This is section 8.13. Section 8.13 is a little helpful section about how to try and predict the products of addition reactions. And in general, they give us 3 steps that we can use to try and figure out what types of products might come from an addition reaction. So the first step, what groups are being added? Remember, we talked about lots of different reactions here: hydrohalogenations, halogenations, halohydrogen formations, borylation and oxidation reactions. So we need to remember how to know what types of groups are being added. And that's step 1. Step 2 is to think about any regioselectivity that we can remember that comes with those groups being added. So for instance, is the addition going to follow a Markovnikov substitution pattern, or will it follow an anti-Markovnikov substitution pattern? And last, we need to think about stereospecificity. Do these reactions follow a syn addition pattern or an anti-addition pattern? Remember, syn addition pattern means that the 2 things add on the same face of the alkene, and anti-addition patterns mean that they add on the opposite face of the alkene. So let's look at one simple example. Let's say we have this alkene and we add HBr to that. So let's see if we can predict what the product of the reaction will be. So first, again, we have to consider what groups are being added in this reaction. Well, the groups being added here should be a hydrogen and a bromine, right? Now, should we consider any special regioselectivity for adding a hydrogen and a bromide? This should be a halogenation reaction, or a hydrohalogenation, right? It's a hydrohalogenation reaction, and those reactions tend to follow Markovnikov substitution rules. Okay, so we have the regioselectivity, and we know that it should be a hydrogen and a bromide that are added. So should we think about any stereospecificity concerns? And the answer there is no, because we make a racemic product due to the planar carbocation that is formed after protonation of the alkene group. So using these 3 things, we can know that the product of the reaction should look like this. So this is obviously not a comprehensive set of examples, but this should get you at least thinking about how to predict addition reactions. It might be a good idea to try and commit some of these reactions to memory. That way you don't have to take so much time to consider each individual reaction. It could be very helpful to be able to see that if an alkene is reacted with HBr, that you get Markovnikov type addition of hydrohalogenation. And this was section 8.13.